Hi guys, it's Dale with the insurance. Today we're going to talk about, it's an article that's important, especially when you go on vacations, right? The title of the article is How to Shop for Timeshare Insurance Quotes, right? So timeshares are, they're almost like a lightning rod, right? So some people think they're incredible, right? Some people think that timeshares are a bad investment, just a waste of money, right? One thing that we can probably agree upon is that timeshares are either typically in breathtaking places and or provide breathtaking experiences, right? Either or, you can be kind of on the beach in the Caribbean or skiing on the slopes in Colorado. Both are fantastic if you're able to actually get there. The type of insurance you need really depends on the type of timeshare you have, right? And they're probably at this stage of the market, the timeshare market, they're probably several different ways that they sell them and package them. But the three main ones. The first one is very akin to kind of owning a home, right, or a condo. It's called a deeded timeshare ownership, right? So you actually own the deed. So like a home, it's your responsibility to have title insurance, right? To have property insurance to protect against kind of fire, theft, vandalism, liability, things like that, your contents. And this one's pretty straightforward. Typically, you could find both types of insurance, title and kind of your standard property insurance, with the timeshare company that you're purchasing the deed from, right? But very similar to your standard homeowners or renters insurance, you do want, before you go and take that insurance offer from the timeshare company, make sure you look at quotes, right? So you want to kind of compare quotes on title insurance, and then deeded timeshare property insurance is what it's called. And you'll be able, it's very common, so you'll be able to stack up and compare coverages and prices at that point. Another very common type of timeshare is right of use, right? Right of use timeshare, and this is akin to renting or leasing a home or an apartment. So you have kind of the right to use this timeshare for whatever period that's in the contract, right? The key thing is that you don't own it though, right? So whomever owns it, whether it's the management company or perhaps the developer that kind of built or developed the building or the home, but the onus of insurance falls on that person or that group, the owner of that property, right? And you don't own that deed, you don't own the property, you just have the right to use it for a set amount of time. That said, you don't know if your contents are actually covered, right? So in such a situation, you'd want to actually review the insurance policy of the owner. Let's say it's the management company. Now, if there's ownership for people who use the timeshare, so ownership in this situation for you, your contents, your liability while there, then great. If not, you're going to have to find coverage. Perhaps the easiest way is to try to endorse your current homeowners or renters insurance policy, right? So you can be covered for any liability issues or just your physical contents, personal property, while you're using that timeshare. The last timeshare ownership, most common that is it's almost like, it's like a membership. It's like a points timeshare type ownership, right? So you're part of a membership, you accumulate points. Depending on those points, you get to go to different properties, right? But similar to kind of right to use own or right to use timeshares, you don't own the physical property, right? So the onus of insuring that property doesn't fall on you. It more often falls on that management company. And similar to right to use timeshares, you want to review the policy, the owner's policy, to see if you're covered. And if you're not, once again, you would want to find coverage. The easiest, most straightforward way would be to try to endorse your current homeowner's or renter's policy, right? So wherever you fall within the timeshare argument, if it's a good investment, if it's not, if you have one, great. Just make sure that you're properly covered. If you've got a deeded property, then it's pretty straightforward. Bang. It's just like you're owning a home or a condo. You need to just go out and get deeded timeshare property insurance. If it's any of the other two, right to use or points, then you may be covered under the owner's policy, but you need to make sure. And if you're not, you need to go out and make arrangements either through endorsement or seeking a standalone policy, which may be expensive. But those are your options. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to talk to you next week. Bye.